Okay, good morning. This is to play around with stairs. So I'm going to show you this absolute simplest way to make stairs. So we're going to go to new. We have Revit open here. We want to make sure that we're in English Imperial. We're going to click on Resident Default, which is typically what we do. We're going to look at the north view. Now, we could keep all these things, but I'm just going to delete them to make it a little bit cleaner view. So you can just select them and delete. I'm going to change this level to -9. So we got 9-foot ceilings. Everything is 9 feet apart. You can have it 8 if you want to. I'm going to go to the basement floor. And so that's what I'm seeing right now. I'm going to go to floor. I'm just going to keep the generic one. It's a 12-foot floor. I'm going to use the rectangle to create it. And I'm going to click once. And then I'm going to click on the units and I'm going to make it 32 by 32. You can make it whatever size you want. Okay. So now when I hit finish, and I go to the 3D view, which is this house up here, you have a floor. Okay, so now to make stairs, you just click on the stairs. It asks what level you want to go on, and I want to be on the basement. It's the only one we have. So when you click on stairs, there's a whole bunch of different ones, but I'm going to show you the first one because that's where we are at learning. You can choose whether it's in the center, left or right. So you can move them as well. There's different offsets and all sorts of things, but we're going to keep with center. We'll just go default just in case. So when I start drawing them, I can't draw, like it'll stop me. So 16 risers is as much as it's going to make. So when I click OK, or the check mark here, and then I go to the 3D view, I see what my stairs are going to look like. And if you click on them, I don't know, if you click on them, let's go back to basement. So if you click on them, you can move them side to side. So you might want to move them over to the side wall, but you can. And then you would go back to your 3D view, and now they're on the stair on the side. So we have a little bit of a space at the bottom so that we can get up them. Now the next thing we need is a floor to sort of flesh this out. So I'm going to go to the first floor view. You can see that I can't see my bottom floor. I can see the stairs, but I can't see the bottom floor. So over in view range, so it's under extent. And we can go and we're going to change the view depth to unlimited. And when we hit apply, we know that it works because we got the square in the background. So now it makes it easier to add the floor. So I'm going to go back to floor. I'm already in my first floor is active, and I'm going to grab the rectangle tool and I'm just going to draw over top. Okay, so I'm going to at this point you could actually draw a space for the stairs, but I'm going to show you, I don't know, I guess the wrong way. So we'll see what happens. So we go to 3D view, and you can see that the stairs are fine. If you hold shift and the center mouse button down, the stairs look good. The only problem is there's no space in the floor for them. So I'm going to go back to first floor, and I'm going to click on the floor itself, and then I'm going to draw a rectangle in. So I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to make a mistake here on purpose. So I'm going to go about halfway down. Okay, and then I hit check. So now when I go back to 3D view, I have a situation where I've got the stairs, and if you've ever been in an older house that wasn't designed very well, you essentially have a ducking situation. Okay. So now I'm going to show you a couple things for helping out. There's a box over here that says section box. And when you check that, you have a box that goes around it. When you click on it, you can move all these different I guess selectors, and you can make it so that you can edit and maybe see parts that you want to see. If you move it too far, it disappears. So then you could look at it from the side and see if it's going to work out for you. There's another way of doing that. Actually, there's probably a lot of ways of doing that. But so I'm going to go back and I'm going to uncheck the section box, and it goes away. So I'm going to go to the top, and I'm looking for, under architectural, actually maybe view. View. Here's what I'm looking for. Is under view, I'm looking for a section, and it's saying, where do you want to look at this from? So when you click this in, it gives you one of the, like a view marker, and it's going to show you everything to the right of it, because this box is expandable. So you can decide what you want to see in this view. Okay. And then when you hit enter, you should get that view when you click on it. So that gives me a really good view of what I want. And so if I go to annotate, and I want to do a measurement. So let's say I want to do a measurement from this, and I want to bring it down. So right now we're here. This is essentially, so we're 4 feet. So you would have to duck quite a bit to see that. If you go to this stair to there, it's going to be higher. So we're going to have to move this. Okay, so we're going to click on this shape. We can spin it around by holding shift. You can click on that and you can just move it. You can type in a number here. And then when you click OK, your opening is bigger. Okay, and then you can go back to your section view and you can do your measurement. So if we go to annotate again, you can measure from here, and it's going to be 9 feet. You could measure to any one of these. So that's 610. So you could play around with that way. Anyways, that's how you make stairs in a very basic sense. So good luck with that.